Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Sparkle English, where I help you improve your level of English. Today I have a short story for you, and it is full of different typos and spelling errors. You have to correct the spelling errors or typos on each page. Let's begin. Mr. Jones and the Phantom's Gem. Once upon a time in a small village, there was a kind elderly man named Mr. Jones. He was the village storyteller, and children would often gather around to hear his exciting tales. One day, Mr. Jones decided to embark on an adventure of his own because he felt it was time to make new stories. He received a letter from an old friend who invited him to visit an ancient castle. Mr. Jones felt a rush of excitement, but also a bit of apprehension. The castle was known to be haunted and was located in a separate part of the country he had never visited before. Let's correct this page. The first typo is there. It should be T-H-E-R-E. The next typo is and. A-N-D. The next mistake is tails. This should be T-A-L-E-S. When we're talking about a story, we spell it like this. The next typo is because. It should be B-E-C-A-U-S-E. And our next typo is very common. Received. R-E-C-E-I-V-E-D. And finally, separate. It should be S-E-P-A-R-A-T-E. Let's go on to page 2. Undeterred, Mr. Jones made the necessary preparations. He would be away for quite some time, so there were a lot of things he had to do. He packed his bags, ensuring that he had definitely brought everything he would need. The next day, he boarded a train to his destination. The journey was long, and it wasn't until the sun was setting that he finally reached the castle. The castle was as grand as he had imagined. "I'll explore the castle tomorrow," he thought to himself. Okay, the first spelling mistake is quite, not quiet, quite. Q-U-I-T-E. The next typo is a lot. It should be a space lot. Our next mistake is definitely. It should be D-E-F-I-N-I-T-E-L-Y. Our next mistake is boarded. It should be B-O-A-R-D-E-D. And our next mistake is until. Until only has one L. Our last mistake is tomorrow. Tomorrow only has one M. He entered the castle and was directed to his accommodation. His room was on the second floor. The hallway was dimly lit, and he couldn't shake off the feeling that someone was watching him. The beginning of his stay was mostly uneventful. Days passed by with Mr. Jones exploring different parts of the castle. However, one night, something strange happened. He woke up after hearing a noise that seemed to come from the floor below. Gathering his courage, he decided to address the noise. Our first mistake is accommodation. Accommodation has double C and double M. Our next mistake is someone. Someone is one word. There should not be a space between some and one. Our next mistake is beginning. Beginning has two N's. Our next mistake is happened. Happened ends with ED. And finally, address. Address has double D. In the hallway, he saw a shadowy figure. The figure seemed to be in distress, with their head in their hands. He called out, "Who's there?" He felt a bit embarrassed as he thought it might be another guest, so he decided to retreat back to his room. The next morning, he asked the caretaker about the incident. The caretaker seemed a bit alarmed and told Mr. Jones about a ghost that was said to be in possession of a priceless treasure that had been kept in the castle. The treasure, a valuable piece of diamond, was said to be under a curse. To be continued. Let's correct the final page. Our first mistake is there. It should be THEIR. Our next mistake is whose. It should be WHO''S. Who's there? Who is there? Our next typo is embarrassed. Embarrassed has double R and double S. Our next mistake is possession. Possession has 4 S's, POSSESSION. And finally, our last typo is peace. Peace is spelled PIECE. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the first part of this story. How many typos did you find? There were 22 in total. Were you able to find all 22? And were you able to correct them? Let me know in the comment section. Make sure to subscribe to Sparkle English for more English practice, and I'll see you in my next lesson.